joyous Christmas it will be to know that these old walls have received the family coming back together after many long years. Mr. Cobden would have enjoyed this very much. I must prepare the kitchen for their arrival.
Kitchen is mine, old man. Don't touch a thing in it.
Myrtle, is that you? Are my old eyes playing tricks on me?
It sure is, Spencer. The old coop has a butlering business.
It hasn't been the same since Mr. Cobden passed away, but I have quite a pension. But once a butler, always a butler.
The old place has seen better days.
I'll get it spit and polished in no time. The bedrooms are already finished.
Well, I better start in the kitchen. I can't believe Mr. Cobden arranged for all this when he died last year.
It was his final wish to have the family back together at Christmas time. He has a surprise for all of us.
What is it? What's the surprise?
Well, knowing Mr. Cobden as well as I do, I have a feeling it will be a very, very, very...
What?
Very, very interesting Christmas.
Still as creepy as ever.
Can you believe the disrepair the grounds are in, Frederick?
Shocking.
My father's probably just rolling in his grave thinking about it.
Well, if he is thinking about it, he really is in big trouble.
What?
The bar seems to be stopped, smashing.
I wonder what this whole gathering is about. My father knows me and my sister don't get along together.
I'm sure, Lillian, that it was your father's final wish to have his darling daughters reconcile after years of discord. We'll see from your end of things.
What?
Would you like a brandy?
Oh, I know what you're thinking, Frederick. Molly was the good child, just because she attended church all the time and I didn't. Well, I'll tell you something. She's the black sheep of the family, not me.
I dare say, Lillian, your father was quite the spiritual person. Maybe that's why you like Molly better.
What?
Speaking of spirits, vodka?
I think I'll need one before this weekend's through.
Good evening.
Good grief, man. Where'd you come from?
My mother. How are you tonight, Mrs. Callahan? May I take your wrap, ma'am?
Oh, thank you, Spencer.
Coat, sir?
Spencer, are we the first ones to arrive?
Yes, it's just me and Myrtle so far, but the others should be arriving soon.
The others? I thought it was just me and my sister coming to this charming little reunion.
Mr. Cobden arranged for many to come. You never know who will show up.
That man's going to scare the children.
We don't have children, Frederick.
Alright, then he scares me.
Oh, whoa, whoa. You need to be a man for what we have to do while we're here.
Lillian, I don't think it's a good idea. It's wrong.
Shush.
Yes, but...
Not another word.
Announcing Miss Bailey Stammers from the Stammers and Speaks.
Hello, folks.
Hi, Bailey. What a pleasant surprise.
Hello, Lillian. It's vital that I be here. I'm reading your father's will.
Lillian's father's will was read last year when he died.
Yes, but there's an important clause that wasn't to be revealed until tonight, Christmas Eve.
You mean there's more money?
I can't say until the others arrive.
Who are these others?
Announcing Miss Pamela Hornsby from the Daily World Gazette.
Hi, folks. Who do we have here?
I'm Frederick Callahan, and this is my wife, Lillian.
Frederick, don't go giving all sorts of information to this nosy woman.
You're Marshall Cobden's daughter, and you must be...
Bailey Stammers.
Right, the lawyer.
Now see here, young lady. This is a family affair. I don't believe the press is invited.
That's where you're wrong, Freddie.
Mr. Cobden wanted a member of the press corps to attend this portion of the reading of the will.
This is preposterous.
Why would you say that, Miss Callahan?
Frederick?
Now see here, young lady.
Yes?
So you think you can just come here and begin harassing my wife?
Yes.
Well, don't, or I'll write a nasty letter to the editor.
Oh, thank you, my knight in shining armor.
I have preparations to make. The reading of the will will take place after dinner.
Yes, ma'am. Your room is upstairs and to the left.
Thank you.
I need to ask you a few more questions, Bailey.
Top of the morning to you, Mr. Callahan. It's good afternoon, Jasper.
What can we do for you, Jasper?
I've been looking for a bag of manure for the lawn. Don't suppose you've come across one?
I'm sure you can come to just the right person.
What?
We should unpack. I'll take the bags upstairs.
Sorry about that.
It's okay. Jasper, you've always been so kind to me. I may need your help with something.
What is it, ma'am?
You've been working on the grounds here in the mansion for years, and they look shocking. Shockingly beautiful, I mean.
Thank you, ma'am. Manure.
Yes, well.
Well, I have had some distractions from my work as of late. Well, I've been trying to keep the grounds up for Mr. Cobden's memory's sake.
Oh, that's so sweet. Did my father ever keep a place in the grounds where he kept stuff?
Stuff, ma'am?
Valuable stuff. You know, a nest egg?
Well, we've always had a problem with wild cockatoos, but no nests come to mind. Spencer, you would know.
Spencer's crazy. With you, you're normal. Normal as can be around here.
Wish I could help you, ma'am.
Okay. Jasper, not a word of this to anyone.
Yes, ma'am.
Announcing Miss Molly Cobden. I'll take your things to your room, miss.
Of course, you didn't offer to take my bags up.
Hi, Lillian. Merry Christmas.
Hi, Molly. Well, I've got to get upstairs and wait for dinner.
All right.
Oh my, it's so good to be back here. Cleo, Davey, come this way.
This place is ginormous.
This is so cool. How long have you been best friends? You never told me you were loaded. I don't want to make a big deal out of it. But Daddy was a wealthy oil tycoon. When he died last year, everything was split between me and my sister Lillian.
But you're so not acting like a rich person.
Man, if I had this much money, I'd buy so much stuff.
I actually don't have any more of it.
What do you mean you don't have any more of it? What'd you do with it?
I gave it away. Lillian, you silly goose, look what you've done.
Did you just say you gave your money away?
Yeah, someone needed it a lot more than I did.
Who? Who'd you give your half of Daddy's fortune away to?
Sorry, I promised the person I'd never say. Besides, it's being put to good use.
Frederick! Did you hear this? Can you believe it?
What, my dear?
Molly. She gave her half of Daddy's fortune away to some poor person. Frederick! Well, this just confirms what I've always known about you. You were a fool, Molly Cobden.
Now see here.
Stay out of this wherever you are.
My name is Cleo and I happen to be Molly's best friend.
And I'm Davy, Cleo's friend, who is Molly's best friend. And I don't think you're a very nice lady.
Well, now I have to change for dinner. Frederick.
Sometimes she's a little testy in the afternoon. And at night. And, well, every morning as well. Oddly enough, she's perfectly fine on Saturdays around 3 a.m. if you happen to be up with her.
Frederick!
Coming when don't think.
What a couple.
Yeah, a couple of jerks.
Davey, that's my sister you're talking about.
Sorry, Molly. I just can't believe you came from the same place.
Lillian's just different. Maybe she'll change for Christmas.
This place is perfect.
Hi, I'm Molly Cobden.
Hi, I'm Pamela Hornsby from the Daily World Gazette.
You said this place is perfect. Perfect for what?
Why, mystery, of course. A big old mansion, the reading of a will on Christmas Eve. Why, this could be my big story for the paper.
Well, you seem to know a lot about Molly's family. Are you hoping something's gonna happen here?
Why would you say that, Cleo?
How do you know my name?
I'm a reporter. I'm making my business to know everything. I'm making my business to know everyone's name from the guest list.
Cool. Okay, what's my name?
Let's see. How many days in a year? You must be Davy.
Whoa, that is awesome.
I got my eye on the
Well, the reading of the will, and possibly more of old man Cobden's money being handed out, I'll have my eye on all of you.
What did she mean by that?
I don't know, Molly, but you gotta watch your back while you're here. I think a lot of people have it in for you.
I can't imagine why. Come on, guys, I'll show you all around.
She guessed my name. She must be psychic or something.
Davy.
Once dinner's over, we'll proceed with the reading of the will.
Yes, ma'am.
Now, it's vitally important that this box remain with me at all times.
Does that box contain what I think it does, ma'am?
Yes, this contains the remainder of Mr. Cobden's hidden fortune. The person who receives this will be shocked.
Yes, indeed. Let's summon the others to dinner. Ha 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 ha.
What's so funny?
Nothing, I suppose.
For some people, this won't be funny at all.
Lose something?
Oh,
Looks like you've got a case of the mumbles. Let's see, you're the gardener, right?
Jasper at your service, ma'am.
What are you looking for inside the house, Jasper?
Nothing. I was just leaving.
One moment, Jasper.
Supper will be served shortly. Christmas delight.
And I'm just the gardener. I'll return to my quarters.
Jasper, it was Mr. Cobden's last wish that everybody in this room be gathered for Christmas Eve supper. Everyone.
Even me?
Who are you?
Davy, Cleo and Molly's friend.
We have a spot for you at the kiddie table.
Well, I'm famished. Shall we?
Ooh, Santa? Wait, we're all in the room together. Who's ringing those bells?
Let the festivities begin.
I don't want to sit next to him. What a delightful meal.
My duck was a little tough.
Well, you are what you eat.
I beg your pardon.
Drinks, anyone?
I'll be sure to drink. And Myrtle, I thought so first grade.
Bless your soul, my dear. You've always been so kind.
Here you are.
Thank you, Frederick.
You know, it's true, Molly. You are the very picture of kindness. Always polite. Always...
Well, I should be heading back to my quarters.
Interesting that Mr. Compton had you included in this dinner.
Well, he was always very nice to me, Miss Pamela.
Even you, Myrtle. Even you got to sit at the main table and enjoy your own cooked meal.
Jasper's right. Mr. Compton was a kind man.
How did Lillian turn out the way she did that?
You'd have to ask her that.
Thank you, Molly.
Of course, Bailey.
Well, gather around, everyone. It's time for the reading of the will.
Finally.
This is a coda to the will and testament of Marshall Compton.
Oh, Daddy.
Oh, brother.
It is my wish that on Christmas Eve, my two girls reunite at the family home for the holidays. I have placed in the possession of my lawyer the sum of $1 million. The last of my wealth is to be distributed to the daughter who shows the highest level of Christmas spirit. I leave you this gift, my daughter, Molly or Lillian, in hopes that I will have left you an even greater gift that will last beyond the riches of this world. Your judges are in attendance among you. The money will be awarded Christmas night, 24 hours from now. God bless you, my girls, and Merry Christmas to all.
This is perfect. What a setup. Who has the most Christmas spirit, Molly or Lillian?
Well, that's a no-brainer.
Lillian, you're unusually silent.
So how's that duck for supper?
Darling, you look frazzled. Why don't you come up and lie down?
Lillian, Molly, I don't think you have anything to worry about. I don't care about the money. I just hope Lillian's okay. See what I mean? I'm gonna go ahead and go check on her. Davy, we should go with her.
Yeah, we should. I guess we're the judges. Awesome. Can I wear one of those judges' robes?
Davy.
Oh. Well, I've got some cleaning up to do. Never a dull moment here.
Quite a night, wasn't it, Miss Pamela? Is this adequate fodder for the paper you write for?
I think the mystery is just beginning, Spencer. $1 million bucks? What a story.
Jasper, I've heard you lost something very dear to you.
Spencer, I can trust you. I've lost something very important, and I've looked all over for it.
Would $1 million put your mind at ease?
What?
$1 million. It's a lot of money, isn't it? Isn't it?
Well, looks like we're done here for the night, Jasper.
Yes, ma'am.
Hey, get away from here! Help! What in the world? Bailey! Bailey! Are you alright?
What happened?
It's the lawyer gal. She's knocked out.
Is she dead?
No, she's coming around.
Oh, my stars.
I'll get a cold cloth.
What the blazes has happened to her?
She's been attacked.
What?
Why don't you tell us what happened, Lillian?
What is that supposed to mean?
Someone knocked out right after she revealed the contents of the will.
Are you implying it was me?
Well, it had to have been someone in this house.
Money! It's gone!
What?
They
was alone with Bailey when I left the room.
Not only that, did you hear those jingle bells? They're ringing right before the power went out.
Well, well, well. Looks like we have a Christmas Eve mystery on our hands.
Quite tonight, wasn't it, Myrtle?
You're telling me you put the to bed finally?
Yes, except Bailey is nursing quite a crusade.
Do you think Mr. Cobbin expected this to happen?
Probably not. That's why we haven't been instructed to call the police.
That makes sense.
Myrtle, we have to be very careful with what we do next. Every move will be scrutinized by that reporter lady. Be careful.
Merry Christmas, Spencer.
And to you, Myrtle Fulbright.
Good morning, you two.
Quite a night, wasn't it, Pamela? Have you made any discoveries yet?
It seems I've been appointed as unofficial investigator of this mess.
Well, seeing as we're far away from any town, we can use your investigative skills to
What
figure
am I-
out who took the money.
What am I going to do?
Not so confident now, are you, Miss Reporter Lady? I think you're all talk.
You sound almost too confident. Almost like you know I won't find the money.
I don't have very much faith in your abilities if that's the case.
I should tell you, you're my number one suspect.
And why would that be?
The condition of the will stated that the money would be awarded to whichever daughter best exemplified the spirit of Christmas. We all know Molly would win that competition hands down. So why not just take the money and get it over with?
Please, I'm quite wealthy. And I'm not going to steal the money. Not at the risk of going to jail for it.
Lillian, can I speak with you, please?
Go ahead, you two. I have to grab some breakfast anyhow.
That lady infuriates me.
You lied to her. You know as well as I do that we are flat broke. Did you take that money? Is that why you're lying?
No, but maybe you did because you were foolish with money. That's why we're broke.
That's ridiculous.
No one must find out that we are poor. Not until the money is found and awarded. Or unless the money is found, right?
Right.
I can't believe this has happened. Poor Daddy would be devastated. We need to find that money. Maybe that reporter lady could find it for us.
I don't trust her. I think we should try to find out who took the money.
Who do you think it could be?
Pick a name. Everyone here is suspicious. From your sister to her husband to the creepy butler to the cook.
You don't think the butler did it, do you?
I don't know, but what about that gardener? He's still missing.
Jasper? He wouldn't steal the money. He doesn't need to.
What do you mean by that?
Woohoo! It's Christmas present time. It's Christmas present time.
Davy, we opened our presents before we came here. Don't you remember?
Oh, yeah. That's right. What a Christmas. Wake me up when you're ready to leave. Presents for everyone.
It's Christmas! Santa came!
What's this all about?
Mr. Cobden arranged for everyone in attendance to receive a gift.
Here, Molly, for you. Thank you so much.
For you, Frederick.
Thank you. I wonder what it could be. Smashy, a golf club. I'm gonna go try this out.
What did I get? What did I get?
Now, Mr. Cobden had no idea any of Molly's friends would be here, but we do have some generic gifts.
Oh, that's not necessary.
Well, perhaps.
Cool! Star Wars action figures!
Lillian, this one's for you.
I don't need a silly gift. I need a nap. Just leave it.
Molly, what'd you get? It's a book of poems. Daddy loved poems. You look disappointed. Of course not. It's just that, well, I was hoping it was Susie doll. She was a doll that Lillian and I loved. We lost her sometime after Mommy died, and I was just hoping she'd show up one day. Susie was such a pretty doll. Let's go get some breakfast. Okay.
Do you think she'll open it?
I sure hope so, for her sake.
Hello? Are you in here?
Hold it right there, you thief.
Mr. Cobden, I pray, don't strike me.
We know you took the money. You, sir, are a thief.
You mean someone stole the money?
Don't act so surprised. We know it was you.
If you don't mind my asking, what evidence do you have?
Well, wouldn't you like to know?
You've got no idea what you're talking about.
Hello, everyone, come quick. I've caught the criminal red-handed.
Call it now. Colin, what are you doing here? I thought I told you to stay with your mother.
Frederick, what happened?
I had the thief right here, and I was attacked by his accomplice.
His accomplice?
Yes, he was a huge hulk of a man. I fought him off the best I could, but he got the better of me.
Well, who was he?
His name was Colin, I think.
Frederick, Colin is Jasper's son.
Jasper has a son?
Yeah, he's a great father to his 9-year-old.
Chicken light. But that doesn't change the fact that he took the money.
How do you figure that?
Well, that little boy came and kicked me in the shin, and then he ran off. A sure sign of guilt.
Or maybe it was this golf club you threatened him with? No, besides, Jasper doesn't need any of the money. Wait, that's the second time you said that. What do you mean? Wait a second. The money that you got from your first inheritance, you gave that to Jasper, didn't you? I promised I wouldn't tell. Jasper is such a proud man. He doesn't want people to think he takes handouts.
You gave your money to one of the servants? The gardener?
I promised I wouldn't tell. Besides, I'd already given some to the soup kitchen and a few other charities. Jasper is in a bind, so I thought I'd help him out.
A little money makes people want more.
You don't understand. Jasper's wife's in the hospital and she's really ill. Besides, they needed the money to pay for the medical bills.
I've never heard of such nonsense.
Well, at least she didn't lose all of her money on the stock market like we did.
Now this is development.
Frederick doesn't know what he's talking about.
Yes, I do, Lillian. I'm tired of the lies. The truth, Mr. Porter Lady and nosy friend. Well, Lillian and I are broke.
Suddenly, Jasper doesn't seem like the only suspect.
Frederick, we have to talk.
I have to mend my shin.
I'll mend it for you.
I have to mend my shin.
This is all something to poor Lily. Okay. I think that Lillian or Frederick, or maybe even both, were working hard to deflect attention to Jasper as being the one who stole the money.
Well, there is someone in this house we know almost nothing about.
Who? You. Me? What about you? If you solve this mystery, you get a big headline or maybe even a promotion. I think you made this whole thing up. How about that? I wish everyone would stop the fighting. Now look at what you've done.
Me?
We never should have come back here. You hear me, Daddy? We never should have come back here. This was a colossal waste of time. I can't even believe this present means anything to you. You probably had Spencer or Myrtle go out and buy it or something. What? Susie doll? You found Susie doll, Daddy? Can't believe this. Myrtle, did you or Spencer go out and buy these gifts?
Oh no, ma'am. Your father picked out and wrapped these gifts last year when he knew he was dying. It's to be his final gift to you.
I don't understand.
It's yours, Lillian.
This changes everything.
How's the head, Bailey? Hurts. So, what did this person attack you with anyway?
I'm not sure.
Well, when you struggled with him, was he, she tall, short, young, old?
Maybe medium? I'm not sure.
You don't seem to be sure of anything pertaining to your attack.
I wasn't very observant, I guess.
But you're a lawyer. It's your job to observe situations and people.
Alright, fine. I admit it, I wasn't attacked. I heard those jingle bells and the power went out and I tripped.
What?
I tripped and hit my head on that table. But I didn't take the money. I felt stupid when I woke up, so I made up this story about being attacked.
Bailey, I believe you.
You do?
Yes. In fact, I know who took the money. Yes, come with me. We must gather everyone
Well, I can't let that happen.
Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Whoa, I think this guy's dead. Oh man, this is the creepiest Christmas ever, man. I can't believe another person has been attacked. Oh man, this Fred dude's a goner.
What are you doing?
You're alive! It's a Christmas miracle!
What's going on?
Fred came back from the dead.
I was resting my leg and fell asleep waiting for everyone to arrive.
Well, I wonder what this gathering's about. It's not time to award the inheritance, even if we knew where it was.
But I do know where it is. I've solved the mystery.
What?
Disappointed or scared?
Tea will be served shortly.
Oh, thank you, old man.
It's a Christmas miracle. I touched him once, and he didn't wake up. Then I touched him again, and then he woke up.
It brings a tear to my eye.
Myrtle, have you seen Jasper?
Not lately, man.
I need to speak with him before this meeting's through.
We're all here, Pamela. What's this all about?
As I was telling Cleo before you all arrived, I've solved the mystery. I know who took the money.
How do you know?
Bailey?
The truth is that
Aha! The lawyer faked her own attack and took the money to fund her gambling habit. Classic case. Good job, Miss Pamela.
Wrong, Frederick. Bailey wasn't attacked. That much is true. But she did trip over something and hit her head on the table. Or should I say she tripped over someone?
Aha! Someone very short. Short like, say, Myrtle. Myrtle took the money because her years as a servant had driven her mad. She and her partner, Spencer, were in cahoots and their love for each other drove them to this. It was a crime of passion. Brilliant detective work, Mr. Porterlady.
Wrong again, Frederick. Bailey did trip over someone short, but someone much shorter than Myrtle.
Stop this! I admit it. I hit Bailey over the head and took the million.
Lillian, why?
Call the authorities and take me away. I did it.
I do not believe this.
Molly, I'm sorry for all the years I've been selfish. It was my fault. I blame Daddy for Mommy dying, and I took it out on you as well. But here, I want you to have this.
It's Susie! Where'd you get her?
Daddy, it was a present from him. But I want you to have her. You always took much better care of her than I did.
Mrs. Callahan, I can't let you do this. I know you didn't take the money.
Jasper, no.
What do you mean she didn't take the money?
She didn't take the money because I did.
Wait a minute. Jasper is way too short. Is not short enough for Bailey to trip over. And let's not forget about those jingle bells, everybody. They rang right before the power went out.
But there is someone else who we know almost nothing about. Someone who is short enough for Bailey to trip over. That's the person that took the money.
Miss Pamela, no.
Don't do it.
Colin, what are you doing here? I thought I told you to stay with your mother.
I had to come, Daddy. I was afraid you'd get in trouble.
You're not saying.
Yes, this is the mastermind behind the missing money.
It was all just an accident. Colin was running around and Bailey tripped over him. And the money fell out of the box, so Colin scooped it up and ran off with it. He had heard me talking with the doctors about how we'd run out of money for his mother's medical bills, and he thought this would help. It was foolish for him to take it, and even more foolish for me not to tell the lot of you as soon as I found out this morning.
Lillian, you tried to take the blame. Why?
Well, I overheard Bailey and Pamela talking this morning, and my heart broke when I heard that Colin's mom was in the hospital. So I tried to take the blame for it, so he could just keep the money.
Excuse me, Lillian. Have you seen my wife?
Frederick, I've changed. I hope you can accept the new me.
It's the best Christmas present I've ever received.
Oh my, 24 hours is up. Who will receive the money, Molly or Lillian?
If you don't mind a foolish old cook speaking for the group, Mrs. Stavers, I believe the money should go to the one who not only showed true Christmas spirit, but did it for the first time and has changed her life around forever. I think Lillian should get the money. No offense, Miss Molly.
Myrtle, I completely agree.
Thank you. But in Daddy's will, he said that he hoped the winner would receive an even better gift than the money. I now know what he means by that. He wants us to receive the gift of love, peace, and charity. So Colin, I want you to have the money to help your mom.
Lillian, I think that's a splendid idea.
I don't know what to say, ma'am. My father always told me that the Lord above sent his Son to give us all the gift of love and peace and charity. And you put that into action tonight. The Lord bless you.
Wow, that's two Christmas miracles. That's a good one, but this guy came back from the dead.
Eggnog for everyone.
Here's to Lillian and to her generous gift. And here's to all of you. May the Lord bless and keep you. May he make his face shine upon you and grant you peace. May he rejoice over you with singing this holiday season and throughout the new year. Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night.
Merry Christmas!